Hello, everybody. It is time to get the show on the road. No viewers yet, but that's okay. This is also going to be broadcast on my channel after it's all said and done. So I hope that you guys enjoy. I have no idea what you're hearing. I got a fan in the background, and I'm trying to get my lighting as well as I can. This is what we're going to deal with. You got my studio in the background here. You got my, what I like to call my little transformer over here, which is my whole kit that I use for when I make more videos and things like that. So I usually pull that over here to the desk with this microphone and my big camera on it and all that crazy stuff. So I got a few things I'm going to be working on here tonight just for the fun of it. I'm going to try and see if I can come up with some different things. And, ooh, I am hearing myself in my headphones. So hang on a sec while I go and turn that off. Right now we have one like. And Tomislav's in here. Eon's in here. I forgot that I got to have the chat room up over here too. So that's perfect. Hi, you two. That's great. Been waiting a while to see this. I just wanted to say hi, see if anyone is on right now. Someone is on now. I'm here. Hello. Hello. So, and we got Eon and Tomislav as always. We can always expect these two. They are the regulars, who we appreciate very much. And of course, we'll take whoever else can come in here. So we'll see how this all plays out tonight. Looking forward to seeing how many people we get in. Obviously, this is much different than usual, where we have just our patrons. Let me go ahead and send this link out to my patrons on our Patreon page. So give me just a second while I go ahead and do that. But feel free to keep on chatting back and forth while I get this sent out. I will keep an eye on your messages back and forth. Okay. Okay, let's go to Patreon. Okay. Share. And we'll post for all of my lovely patrons. And no, this will not cost anybody anything. This is a free post. Freebie for everybody. Everyone. It's supposed to be everyone or everybody. You can't mix those words together, then it's really awkward. Okie dokie. So we'll see about how all of our pre-marketing did for us tonight. Put out quite a few feelers to hopefully get as many people in here as possible. I would like to think that maybe we'll get some people in, but if we don't, we'll have a good time. Is my YouTube in Dutch? Do I speak Dutch? Am I speaking Dutch and not realizing it? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm speaking in Dutch and not realizing it. Let's see. Here we go. Get my thing back up here so I can see what I'm looking at while we're doing this. I tweeted something in Dutch on YouTube. Not on purpose. I must have been hacked. Let me go see if I can find that. There have been warnings that maybe someone was trying to hack me, but I thought it was because I was logging in on another computer somewhere else. Makes me quite curious, though. Let's see what wonderful Dutchness I may have stated. That would have been quite awkward. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I looking? I'm looking for Hootsuite. Oh, that's interesting. Ik ben in Livestream gestart op. Hey, how did I do? Did it sound right? I have no idea how I did that. YouTube did that. Ik ben in Livestream. That's going to help everyone find me. That's great. I have no idea how to fix that. That's hilarious. I have no idea. That is so weird. I will maybe try and reshare that. Let's see what happens if I hit the share button. I'll tweet it out. Live stream for all. Let me log in and try that again. That is so weird. Let's see if I remember my password okay. There we go. That should fix it. Something went crazy and I spoke Dutch. The Mad D, what's up? Oh, the Matt D's Dutch. You hacked my account, didn't you, Matt? That's what happened. You hacked my account. Someone hacked my account. I'm going to have to blame one of you. Whoever's willing to take the blame, then we can move on and get moving on with things here. But someone has to take the blame first. All right, so far so good. 3 wonderful people, and if you do me the biggest favor in the world and make sure to share this with your friends, that would be very helpful. Get as many people in here tonight because this is a one-time thing, per se. We're going to do this one every couple months. My goal is to do at least, to do for a year, not at least, to actually do for a year. That would be the goal. So we'll see how that plays out. This is only for my patrons, usually. So I'm opening up the door for everyone to come and join in so they can see what it's like to be a patron. Maybe consider joining in and seeing some of the other fun little things that come with being patrons. So, and I'm adding more as time goes on. As more people become patrons, then we'll get in better rewards and things. And one thing that I'm going to be doing in the next couple live streams is beginning to do some gifts. So I was thinking maybe we do some $10 Amazon gift cards and things like that. So you get your money back. To spend all over the place on Amazon, because Amazon's my favorite place to shop. I go crazy in Amazon. I don't speak Dutch. I think I've known at least one person who knows German, and that's about the gist of that. Okay, I can't listen to myself all night. I need to turn on some music for myself to toss in my ears, or else my ears are going to bleed out because I'm hearing my own voice in my headphones. That's not very attractive. Eon is our patron in the chat at this point in time. Hope for more. We'll see. She is a humongous supporter of the patron, of the Patreon posts. How bad do you guys hear that fan in the background? Is that pretty bad? Yeah.
Right?
It never even... It went into theaters and we didn't see it?
Yeah.
I'm watching that after the stream.
And it's only $6. It might have been that movie.
Probably was if it was out for $6.
Oh, that's rent. Never mind. That's renting it. Okay. And can you watch this?
Why am I hearing it but not hearing it? Yeah, we should see that soon. Oh, that helped. Yes, sir. Oh, good. You don't hear the fan? Excellent. I sure do. That's okay. I'll just turn up some music and not be able to hear myself anymore. Well, food for thought, Tom. If you do want to become a patron, let me tell you that even if you donate $1 a month or less, I mean, seriously, I know people who have donated 50 cents. That is a humongous help. You got to believe me. I don't care how small you think it sounds. It's a big deal and a super help, because not only are you contributing financially, and even if it's a small amount, that's fine. But more importantly, you're another face in the patron list. So right now we have 11 wonderful, incredible people who are donating to my patron account. And that is absolutely incredible that 11 people are willing to do that. But if you donate 50 cents for one time on YouTube and you do that, then, I mean, that is a humongous support. Plus, that means we have more people showing up. It's like your YouTube channel and how many subscribers you have, and my channel and how many subscribers I have. The more we have, the better off we look. you might be the better artist between us two, but the more subscribers we have, the nicer it is. So anyone who's willing to come in and just show their face and claim to be a patron, that's a big deal in itself. I see we got 4 people in here. I want to make sure that everyone knows to go into the YouTube chat room. And that's just youtube.com/TimMichaelArts, where the video is at. Go into that video and you'll see the chat room. Chat in there. If you're coming from Google Plus, make sure that you head over there and go from there. No, we're not taking any comments from our Patreon page or anything. Everything's being done on YouTube. Okay. What's up, Extroman? Extroman? What up? What up, my homie? I'm weird. Put up with me. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Tom, I gotta tell you, you do some amazing backgrounds for blocks. Dude, you weird me out with your backgrounds. They're wicked crazy, excellent, and I have no idea how to do that stuff. And it annoys me that you know how to do better than I do at that. It's a compliment, I promise. It's a big compliment. Please take it as a compliment. Epicat, how you doing? We got 6 viewers in here. Everyone give a whoop whoop. Oh, you've been commissioned by Tom to join. No wonder. Well, Tom is a man with much weight. His shoes are hard to fill. We appreciate people in very high places. Seven viewers. Hello, 7 viewers. We will be getting started soon with some real drawing. This is just a time to chat and introduce myself and tell you guys all about the trouble I'm in. Everyone who has been commissioned here by Tom, thank you very much for coming and showing your face. Very, very cool. And let me tell you, I've seen Tom's banners. His stuff is awesome. He does a really great job. Very cool. So anyway, guys, we'll be stopping here and there. We'll show my face every now and then, of course, and we'll chat about, you know, Patreon and stuff like that. This is the opportunity where I need anyone who is a patron to kind of help sell this. So Eon, help me out. We're going to try and see if we can get some more patrons in by the end of the night. That would be absolutely wonderful. I'm thinking if we can get maybe 3 more patrons in tonight, I'm willing to do a $10 giveaway on Amazon. An Amazon gift card that I'll give away at the end of the night, probably about 9:30 or so, if we can get about 3 new patrons in as support at any dollar amount. That would be amazing. If we can do that, that would make my face. Make my face? I read face over here. That would make my night and my day. That would make my face. I love it. That'd make my face. By the way, my wonderful wife is over here, and she'd rather not be seen nor heard. So if you hear her giggling over here, that also makes my face. So, thank you. So please enjoy, hopefully, our humor that you might hear from this side of the room. I appreciate that she's hanging out, and I would put her on camera, but she prefers to not be seen and prefers to be behind the camera and not in front of it. So I abuse her on camera as much as I can, but you know how it goes. And Eon does say hi. She says hi. All right. We'll be taking soda breaks, bathroom breaks, any kind of break. All right, Matt. Well, you have a good night, and thanks for hanging out for the 5 minutes you were here. I appreciate you just showing your face, and we will see you a little later on. I am so sorry it's so late for you guys. I know Tom is here. It's almost 1 a.m. over on his stuff, and there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. So thank you very much, and I appreciate stopping in. So. Okay, should we get down to business? I was trying to think of another animal to draw. Did you guys like my last YouTube video? Did you guys see the latest bear that I drew? What do you guys think of that? Getting my knuckles all prepared for war. Got some reference photos I'm going to be using here, so don't mind me while I try and get these in order. No problem, and thank you for hailing from Sweden. I totally understand for those of you who can't stick around. I appreciate everyone who is doing so. Cool. Well, I am going to attempt another interesting figure, and I'm going to try and turn Yoda into a koala, basically. Or should I say I'm going to turn a koala into Yoda? That's my thought. We'll see how that turns out. Well, thank you, Ian. Appreciate it. Hey, TV Allen, what's up? All right, hey, look, let's get the show on the road, all right? I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my screen here, and let's get some drawing done. Remember, if you guys have any questions, you can go into the YouTube chat, and you can ask any questions you want. I'll be happy to answer them. That's why I'm here. This is not just about watching me draw. It's also about answering any questions I possibly can, and we're just here to have a good time, so don't be afraid to ask anything. Just remember, keep it clean. We want to make sure to keep it clean. If we have any youngsters in here later on this evening, I want to make sure everyone is treated fairly here. And remember, if we can get 3 new patrons by the end of the night, then I will give away a $10 Amazon gift card. Okay? All right. Let's get the show on the road. Let's go. And we will come back every little bit and continue to talk about Amazon, excuse me, the Patreons, and talk about my face. Let's do it. You can game as much as you want. No one's gonna complain. Have a good time. No sweat. Game away. What game you playing? I'm listening to Blue in my earphones right now. I would play it for you, but of course all of this is copyright, and I won't be able to post any of this up on YouTube if I play any music, so I'm sorry. If you want music, blast out your headphones over on your side of the world. I love Spotify, so if you want some good options for music, you need to go check out Spotify. It is like the place to hang out. So this is going to be my koala face, since we've been talking a lot about faces tonight. And I'm going to try to keep everything in format with the Yoda that everyone knows and loves. I'll go ahead and put that on the screen so you can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and try and keep the same format in the body and the face. I'm going to try and do that same thing with the koala as much as possible, kind of get that feel. We will see how it plays out, obviously, as the night goes on. And we'll see how far I take it. I figured I'd want to do something that would take a couple hours to do, and that certainly seems to be the case with this. So we'll see what happens. Let's see, I don't have money to your Patreon, but I'll try to find the link and it cannot be found. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and put that up there. That's a very good idea. Thank you for the advice. Editing right now. Live stream for all. http://www.patreon.com/Tim Michael Arts. All right, great. Thank you for that. And like I said, it's not required for anyone to become a patron at all tonight. We're here to have fun. But of course, I am here to try to sell it as much as humanly possible. And I hope that I can inspire some people. But if I can't, it's no problem, and I appreciate it. Okay, that is in the description now. So if you want to get to it, that's where it's going to be. And of course, if you are enjoying this live stream, then please hit the like button on the YouTube video. That'd be great. Okay. And make sure to keep your comments clean. Okay. All right, so I got my little Yoda image picked up here, so now I'll go ahead and start sketching this out. Crashing a little bit, sweetie? You look a little tired. Thanks, Stroman. Yeah, Eon's kind of my moderator. She's been a moderator for years, so she'll probably be repeating a lot of stuff that I might say. So do not mind us if you suddenly get hit from all angles, like, hey, watch the language, you know. But thank you very much. Eon's from like day one of me doing live streams back when this was free and back when she could get in and everyone could get in and we could all enjoy ourselves. But now that Tim's becoming like this major crazy businessman who needs money all over the place, now people are having to pay to do this. Oh, thanks, Stroman. Let me go back up and change it again. My bad. Apparently, I can't spell. Can't spell for the life of me. Let's go back to edit. Where's edit? My edit disappeared. Sounded kind of like a Patreon. Tim Michael Arts. Patreon. Thank you very much. You guys are trying to help, and I really appreciate that. So let's try that again. All right, go check my spelling. Pronto. Pronto. And look at that. You guys already went up and smacked the like button. Thank you so much. I'm going to be saying that from now on. I like how that sounds. Go up and smack the like button. Why just click it? Why not smack it? If you need to go, I understand, baby. I know you're getting tired. All right. What's that? No, they can't see me, even though I wish they could. They can still hear me, but they can't see me. So you are free and clear for right now, if that's what you're wondering. It's all about me. It's not about you. Thanks, Drummond. I try to put on a good face as much as possible. I always like telling people if I go through drive-through or something, I will be your best client today. You know, I like to keep people smiling. That's what I do. There is nothing more fun than hearing my wife laugh. There is nothing more fun than hearing you guys having a good time. So that's how I feel about things. So I find every way to do that. I'm gonna try and tuck the hood back here. I am kind of altering the design a little bit because I'm just that lame. Let me quickly pull up my internet and find out how many toes Koala has. By the way, if you guys haven't messed around with this new tech, there's something really cool that you can do. I'm going to do it real quick here. Hang on just a second. Okay, Google. Pictures of koalas. Perfect. So what you guys can do is if you don't have the Chrome application on your computer, you go download Chrome, and then you can set it to read the microphone on your computer, and it will recognize your voice and have some really cool voice recognition software. I love it. 3 toes and maybe a thumb. I guess it's got a thumb. No, it's got a long foot. I don't know if it has a thumb. All right, who wants to do homework? Do koalas have thumbs on their feet? Go. There's some adorable koalas here. Try not to stare at it too long. You will get sucked into just beyond cuteness. And I need you to focus on the live stream, so don't get too stuck. What's up from the East Coast? Whoop whoop. I was thinking about putting a leaf or something like some kind of dinner in his right hand that's over here. Yeah, Epic Cat. I love my phone. I love when my phone does that. Now the thing is, I also have a program at my work to use it, and so I'll be at my office during the day, and I'll be like, "Okay, Google," and both my phone and my computer will both sing at the same time, like, "Yes, master. What can I do for you?" And I just like, shut up, phone. I'm talking to the computer right now. And the phone like goes and cries in the corner. They do not have thumbs on their feet, so they basically have 2 toes or 3 toes or something crazy like that. Perfect. Thank you. I knew I could trust you, even if you're wrong. Watch your language, Stroman. If we're having trouble with the stream, let me know. Oh, I'm a fast talker. Is that what you're talking about? You think I'm fast? You should hear my wife when she's angry. You can hear double? So is there like 2 voices going at once? That's weird. Let me know if you're still hearing issues with the microphone. I think that looks pretty cool, actually. All right, cool. Just want to make sure. You can go if you need to, baby. I totally understand. You look like you're about to drop.
I don't know why. It's early.
Well, that's a little early in the morning. You had work today? All right, well, I think I got my first layer laid down, so let's go ahead and refine this out a little bit more. Drop my opacity. I'll turn off all my other layers so I can see just what I'm working on here. And I'll go in with a second layer and start refining it a little bit more before we go in with actual coloring and see what I can do to make him look kind of realistic. Okay. We're getting old.
Yeah, we are.
Going to Spain today. I'm going to Spain today. That's pretty cool. What's in Spain? Like, where are you going? By the way, thank you to everyone who's here. I see we got 8 people supposedly in here. That's awesome. Let me let you know if you're not part of the chat yet. Would love to have you join. And you can do that by going to the main video on YouTube and watch the video on YouTube where there is a chat room now open with a whole bunch of people chatting. And it'd be very cool if you guys joined in. So please feel free to do that. And make sure to keep your comments clean and come have a good time with us. Mallorca? That's pretty cool. Just trying to figure out how to say names correctly. No internet. Yeah, what's life without internet these days? I admit, I'm having a really hard time keeping up with Twitter. I was getting really excited about it for a while there. Even went and downloaded, like, I think it's like Twitter Deck or whatever, Tweet Deck, so I could keep up with everyone. And I just realized that Twitter is not my thing. Now, for the past couple days, I've been going crazy on Instagram, and that's been a lot of fun. So I have my Instagram and my tweet account linked, so I'll still send Twitter tweets and things from Instagram. So that works out pretty well for me, but I admit I'm a cheater. All right, time to get my one leg out from underneath my other one, and it's going to hurt because I'm getting old. Okay. Majorca, spelled. Huh, gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, that's true too. If you guys have Periscope, I'm going to be trying to use that more often. So by all means, follow me on there. For some reason, my internet was really weak on there tonight, but I will try to figure out why that is and see if maybe I can get a better connection sometime, another time. All right, so I'm just doing a very rough sketch right now on this because I'm going to take in the color. And when I do the color, I'm hoping to actually make this look fairly realistic. So we'll see about how far I actually get on it tonight or if I ever finish it. But I thought it would be something fun to do while we just had a good time in here. Well, I've been outside, but only because I have to work. But I know exactly what you mean. I'm very addicted to the internet. If I don't have it, my life, other than my beautiful wife keeping it busy, feels quite empty when it comes to internet. But I think she can agree with me for the most part on that. Yeah, it's pretty hot over here in Florida too. Our air conditioner just cannot keep up with the outside temperatures. All right, 2 fingers, 3 fingers. Maybe a thumb tuck in the background. All right, hang on a second while I get another reference photo. Okay, Google, reference pictures of eucalyptus leaves. See, there goes my phone.
Showing pictures matching your request.
I admit I like Celsius when I look at my computer because it makes it look like it's not nearly as hot as it really is, but we're Fahrenheit. So far, so good. I like it. That's weird. Yeah, I know. I get tired of the whole metric versus regular systems. Europe's got to do everything different. Rebellious. Hello to number 9. I would love to see us get to like 15 or 20 tonight. That would be absolutely amazing. All right, guys. For those of you who are sticking around, I know some of you do need to leave at some point in time because it's super late. If you would consider going onto your Facebooks or wherever your social networks are and letting everyone know that we're here and having a good time, that would be amazing. The more people we can get in here, the better off it's going to be. And obviously, the more chances we have of giving away that $10 Amazon gift card. So would love to see if we can get some more patrons tonight and would greatly appreciate your help. And thank you for everyone who already helped me with my spelling and my incorrections. So everyone, thank you very much, and I'm hoping that we can make that happen. That would be a lot of fun to do that. It wasn't my original plan, but I would definitely be willing to if we have some more people who are willing to support Tim Michael Arts and push forward. Well, I think that does it for the second layer. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's time to go ahead and start actually coloring them up with some real colors now. So let me go ahead and change our background color here. And of course, my computer doesn't like it because I'm working in such a high resolution. Let me try and calm it down here a little bit. That's better. Oops, not what I meant to do. Also not what I meant to do. Here we go. Actually, you know what? I think it'd make more sense if I did something like this. Nope, not on the paper level. Are you kidding me? There we go. That's cool. Let me explain what the Patreon's all about. Patreon is a way where you support the artists that you really like. So if you like my YouTube videos and things and you've seen my work before and you like what you're seeing and you want to support me to help make more videos because I need to get some more equipment and stuff to make more tutorials and things, then you'd go to my Patreon account and you can donate $1 per video on YouTube. And every time I make a new YouTube video, I put up a post on my Patreon, and that post is a paid post that you guys pay for, and that's how you guys support me. And you can set your limits so that if you only want to donate like $1 for one video a month, you can totally do that. And the more people that we can get in, the better off my account looks, and the more support I get per video. If you donate $3 a video, on YouTube, then you can be part of my live stream that happens once a month, which is exactly what we're doing here. What we're doing here is done every month, but only for people who are paying at the $3 level. And then there's also tons of other rewards that you can go take a look at. They're all on my Patreon page, which is now correctly spelled in the description. Well, Eon, you are already an amazing supporter as it is. you can pay $3 a month. So basically what you do is go into the Patreon and say that you want to donate $3. So you become a $3 patron, but you only want to donate for one video. And you can do that, and everyone donating at a $3 per video, and you like we said, you set your limits. So you can cheat the system. The system is completely cheatable. So if you want to be a patron who joins us in the live streams, you donate $3 for only one video a month, and that way you've paid for that, and you can have the $3 reward. Same thing goes for $5 reward. Same thing goes for any dollar amount reward. And remember that the money does go to support. So we appreciate the money, but if you want to get in at a good, cheap price and you want to be a part of the live streams that happen once a month, you are more than welcome to just be doing it for one video. So that would be my suggestion. Okay, I really like this guy. I think he's turned out pretty cute. Let's see what I can start doing with some colors now. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to go ahead and start coloring it in. So let's change this layer now to a multiply and drop its opacity. And then I'm going to have another layer down below. Yeah, you can be a patron for as long or as little as you want. I mean, whatever helps support my channel, and I mean, whatever you want. If you find that you don't like it, you don't have to stick around. I hope that I can sell you on enjoying it and sticking around, but if not, then no problem. I appreciate any amount of support that I can get. I mean, this is going to help me make bigger and better videos. It really is. And if you haven't seen any of my videos yet, you can go check them out. I basically do exactly what I'm doing here, except much faster, and I do a walkthrough of what's going on in the video. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, Ian. I can't keep an eye on the chat room, so I'll let you lead that fight. I think what I'm going to do here is just color all of my stuff into one layer, then I'll change it. The $5 plus tier, can I pay $5 or do I need to give like $6? So you only need to pay $5, but here's how that works. If you want to get the caricature, you have to pay for it 5 times. So that means you have to pay for 5 videos. Now that's only $25, and my usual stuff costs about $100. So it's a humongous discount. 10 people, hey everyone, can I get a whoop whoop? Rock on, 10 people. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. I'm sorry in the middle of telling everyone about Patreon. I'm hoping I'm not killing everyone with my crazy Patreon chats. That's not my intention, even though it kind of is. Just saying. All right, let me go ahead and start filling this in here. I wanted to use the pencil. You know what I might do? I might try using my brush instead. Where's my painterly brush? Yeah, I'm just going to go in right away here and just start doing this. I love this brush. Best brush in the world. And like I said, if we get 3 people who become new patrons, then I will give away a $10 gift card tonight for Amazon that I will pay for out of my own pocket just for you because I love you guys. Because I'm that kind of an awesome person. And very selfless, too. And a complete dork. By the way, remember, guys, I don't want to just chat about trying to get you into being patrons. I'm here to also talk. So a lot of people here who might be patrons are more than welcome to ask any questions you want. That's why I'm really here. I'm supposed to be answering your questions and giving you whatever art advice I can. So please, if you have any questions at all, don't be afraid to. Actually, what I should be doing is I should be using my other texture brush. Let's see, where is that brush? Shoot, what am I looking for? I'm looking for, is it watercolor? Texture brush, here it is. So that way I can get some actual textures. I'm starting him off in blue, which is actually a gray-blue hue. That way I can turn him into the light gray when I'm done with the full piece. How can you draw? Practice. That's a good answer usually. Practice makes perfect. Welcome back, Epicat. What up, you better die? I know who that guy is. I recognize that name anywhere. What up, you better die? Yep, that's the wrong texture. That's the right texture. That's what I was looking for. All right, I'm doing this with a texture brush just so I can kind of get the feel of kind of a piece of paper or a canvas that I'm actually painting on. So it kind of gives me the thought process of what it would look like if it was kind of in real life. So I'm just going to keep running with this for now. Just to kind of knock out as much of this as I can. Okay. That's nice. You see how it's kind of grabbing some of the other colors and spreading them? That's nice, actually. I like that. Kind of means it's communicating with the rest of the artwork like a brush. I'm okay with that. I like that. Let's go with something a little bit more vibrant now. There we go. I want to thank you for my new YouTuber who has just joined and subscribed. We got one new person, Varia Hansen. Not sure who that is, but thank you very much, especially if you're here watching. Hope that you're enjoying. Just got an email about that, so I figured I'd read it out loud. Okay. What kind of videos do you make, Stroman? Hang on just a sec. Sorry, I'm quickly pulling up my Patreon stuff on my phone. I want to keep an eye on it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ian. CSGO, what's that stand for? Doing okay? Ann? Cool. What kind of lightsaber do you think we should give him, guys? Staying awake? You off to bed?
Well, I'm gonna go in there, but
Okay.
love you.
I love you too, honey.
Bye.
You need anything? Okay. I love you too. See you later. Oh, okay. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty with my buddy Chris, and I'm definitely a fan of what's its counterpart from the other guys. Shoot, I can't remember off the top of my head. Battlefield 4 or 5 or whatever the latest one is right now. There we go. All right, that looks pretty cool. Eon votes green for Yoda. What else do we think? Anybody else have any different opinions on what color we should do for his lightsaber? Purple. What's up, James? What you doing, buddy? So we got 2 green, 1 purple. Mace Windu is pretty awesome. And we don't have to do actual lightsaber color. It could be something crazy. All right, let's go ahead now and what do I want to do? What's going to be the easiest way to go about doing this since I didn't truly fill this in the way I should have? Yeah, I thought about like yellow or something crazy like that too. I mean, that's totally an option. All right, let's go ahead and select this, and I want to add. How do I add? No, come on, lasso tool. There we go. What if I do that? Is that gonna work? No, don't move! Don't move! Why are you moving? Why you move, man? There we go. That's what I wanted. You go ahead and quickly just get rid of some of these lines. There we go. Because I wanted to go ahead and color in all these regions, even though I didn't color them in. Because I was using a texture brush, it's not going to be perfect. Okay. Thanks, Drummond. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do green. Everyone's leaning towards green, I think. So we're going to have to go ahead and stick with the boring. I might mix it up a little. Okay, I think that's going to work for the most part. If I want to change anything, I'll erase it later, I guess. Watch me regret that for not being exact. So we're going to go ahead and make 2 more layers. We're going to go ahead and mask one of them. I'll delete one. That's fine. I'll just make 2 of the same layer. Boom, boom. One's going to be my overlay, and the other one's going to be my multiply. Put them at right below the ink layer. Excuse me. All right, now it's time to go ahead and start working on the shadows. So let's grab my paintbrush here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do green a little later. Let me go ahead and get some white in him here too, because he's got a little white in his stuff. So let's go ahead and change this up a little. Green with a purple hue. Might be a good idea. Go ahead and grab my other favorite brush, Tim's texture brush too. Let's go back here. We'll go get our painterly brush and just put some quick hair type strokes in here for now. Just to say that there's some kind of hair there. And then we'll do the same thing here. And this will become much more determinate once I get more into it. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Start off with our multiply layer and a dark blue. And let's go ahead and start getting this shadow in here now. I think I'll just use my pencil. It wouldn't surprise me if they mixed it up a little bit. I mean, that's just, you can't have just a standard color. They got to mix it up. You know, there's got to be more to it than that. Thank you for everyone who's watching. I got 10 of you in here. That's awesome. In a minute, I'm going to take a break and we'll have a little chat. It is 8:09. Actually, I should have taken that break about 9 minutes ago. Hang on just a sec. I actually just noticed something that I want to see. Hang on. All right, cool. All right, 5 new messages. Someone mentioned me on Twitter. Thank you so much. I know we got a bunch of mentions because you guys are awesome. All right, guys, I want to get as many people in here as humanly possible. So in the next 5 minutes, try to spam as many people on your Facebooks and social networks. Tell them how awesome this is. Tell them that Tim's going crazy and destroying everything that everyone knows about Star Trek, Star Wars. Oh, good heavens. Star Wars right now. And I'm sorry this looks so rough. I'm actually trying to go as quick as I can because I'm hoping that I can get to the refinement stage fairly quickly. Thank you very much. Appreciate your spammage. All right. Well, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and drop the opacity on that and see how it looks with the shadows put in now. I think it looks pretty awesome. Let's go in with the highlights now. Try for a warm tone. And of course, I'm going to grab my airbrush for this one. All right, so far so cool. Let's go ahead now and see if I can add some lighting to these leaves. All right, that looks pretty cool. Let me quickly knock in a lightsaber here since I'm on my airbrush. I'm gonna have to do it in a different layer. So let's do this. Knocking in a little bit of yellow now into the lightsaber. So in that first couple minutes, that's what we've got so far. He looks really great. You can kind of tell from far away how it looks. You can link it. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this so I can get it as far out as I can. If I get a chance, I'll look at it. But at this moment in time, I'm just going to go ahead and keep running with this as far as I can. Well, let's see. Let's turn that back on. And let's go back into a new layer where I'm going to start doing some real detail work. Go ahead and get some teeth in him. Let's grab my, let's see, brush, and let's do the, I need to put these brushes together just to make it easier to go back and forth to them. Okay, drop my brush density. All right, I think it's time just to switch over to my other brush and stay with it for as long as I can. Now to go ahead and really start detailing this guy as much as I can. So sit tight, guys. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let me go ahead and do you and me a favor. I'm going to open up a new canvas here so you guys can see what I'm doing without it moving. I'm going to go ahead and keep a close-up on the face for now while I try and refine it. Okay, hopefully that'll help you out. Thanks, Ian. What is that Akinator, that like that guy that you ask questions, that robot? Oops. How many subscribers you got, Stroman? That's great. I only got 8K. Long way to go, obviously. But that's all right. We'll take what we can get, right? I admit, I like making the videos. I like it even more just watching how many people enjoy them. For me, I don't like the process of making them nearly as much as I love seeing the end result. You know, so that's for me personally. I just like watching growth. I think that's the funnest thing. And watching people leave comments saying how much they appreciate it and how much you've helped them out, you know, I think that is just the coolest thing. I'm glad you think so, James. I'm more than happy to support as best I can. I enjoy it. I think I'm gonna have to put this guy on a t-shirt if I finish him. He looks pretty rad. Still got to finish that shark. You were asking Eon if I could put a lighthouse on it. Since I got him in the water, I don't really want to put a lighthouse because it would be a really hard draw. Add a lot more to it. I'd like to keep it simple if I do a t-shirt design. Sorry I didn't get it done in time for Father's Day for you. I apologize about that. I'm all cut up on all my other stuff, so now I have time to maybe work on some other fun stuff maybe. Time flies when you're having fun. Look at that. It's already 8:28. That's ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and get this dug out a little bit more. All right, and I'm going to do something a little different. And nice knife show was sure fun, wasn't it? I enjoyed recording that. We're going to do another one this weekend. Hopefully. We'll see how it plays out. I was wondering about doing a meetup, you know, with everyone somewhere, somehow. You know, maybe one day when the YouTube channel gets a lot bigger and people are like really into it, maybe I can do a plan a meetup somewhere and actually travel somewhere to make that happen. I'd love to do that. Or, you know, we can just meet up at a conference or something. Maybe one day. All right, Stroman, you have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. I will definitely keep that in mind. Sunken ship does sound kind of cool. I'm still thinking on putting them in that fish tank, but I mean, even a sunken ship in a fish tank would be kind of a cute idea. All right, everyone. It looks like we're getting a little low on people hanging out in the room. 6 is awesome. Let's see if we can get some more in here. For the record, if anyone's hanging out and wants to be in the chat room, if you're not here yet, you can go ahead and do that by going to the main video on YouTube. You can just look up youtube.com/TimMichaelArts. That'll take you to the main video live thing that you need to go to. And right there, we will be in there, and you can join us in the chat in there. And that's where everyone's hanging out and having a good time. I like this a lot. I'm having a lot of fun. Go ahead and add this to my series of colors that I'm using for shading. There we go. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll take as many people in here as we can get. Like I said, if we get a few more people in here, we'll take a quick break and chat a little bit, and then get back in and get involved again. You're the man, Tom. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone on here helping me out. Now, obviously, there's a certain point where you can only go so far. You don't want to go crazy and spam all of your people too much. Well, I'm definitely glad we did this live stream. I think it was really, really great idea, and I definitely love what I'm coming out with. I think this thing is absolutely beast. Love this. Hello, my 9 peeps. Welcome to the club. Hope that you guys like Star Wars cuteness style, because we just up in the ante here. Got a mean-looking koala who's very loving. And he likes his eucalyptus leaves. All right, well, I think I'm about done with the second part of this, which is the just tightening up the refinement. Let me go ahead and save this because I have yet to even save this once yet. By the way, here is a commission I just finished. Oh, no, it's not going to let me do it. Hang on a sec. Go ahead and save this guy. Call it SWK, Star Wars Koala. Hey, what's up, Tim? How you doing? My name's Tim. Tim. All right, we're saving this up, and we'll be working away a little bit more in just a second. And in a second, I will have to go and use the pate. But let me see what I can do by knocking in some eyes here, maybe. Maybe try and start really defining the face up next. So let me go ahead and zoom in here to the koala's face and see if I can start getting in some cool looking eyes. All right. Grab my favorite brush in the world. At this point in this program, anyway. All right, let's take a look at what it looks like without outlines. You know, that's always dangerous. That looks awesome. Look at that. There's a lot of detail in there with no outlines. That's fantastic. We'll keep the outlines in there for a bit longer. I'll even turn them up a little just to see what it looks like with them on. That looks pretty beast, but I'm definitely trying to go for no outlines, so we're going to keep them minimal so they're just more of an action line than anything. Love it. That's very pleasant to see. I'm going to put a new layer on top. And this one, we're going to go ahead and just dab in some white into the tops of the eyes so that it gives a really bold reflection. Maybe not that bold. Leave it like that for now. And I'll go back in and start defining the nose and things like that. Probably doing another layer above this one. Grab my favorite brush. Thank you. I like it. All right, where's my green? There it is. So there shouldn't be any reason why this wouldn't read out over top the green, which I want. Try and shade in some really light green into the nostril here. So it looks like there's a reflection going into the nostril. And then what I'll probably do is dig out black out of it in here to show where the actual nostril is that goes into his brains. Kind of like that. Ooh, did we lose everybody? Thanks, Hateful Love. How you doing? I'm not sure, Eon. I might. Yeah, I like how it looks. Usually I think I would define it out a bit more, but I love how scrapey it looks. And that's not something I'm used to doing for myself, but I'm not sure. I can see myself having it printed as a poster, though. Well, we'll definitely see how far I run with it tonight. And that's my goal is to take this as far as I can before 10 o'clock. I'll certainly try to make it a time lapse. We'll see. I'm not recording the screen, so it's going to be a lower resolution, if anything, because Google's recording it right now, and then I'll take what's on. I'll take what's on this stream, and I'll try and speed it up. Maybe we'll see. If my software will let me speed it up the way I want, then yes. All right, Tom, you have a great night, man. Thanks for chilling. Are my patrons okay with paying for this to be a next video? What's up, FB? Welcome to the stream. This is a patron-only stream, but tonight it is free for everyone. If you like it, we do it once. We do it about 4 times a year. Or if you become a patron, you can join in once a month. We will do it again and then. Guess I better not sing that because I'm copyright infringement. I got that stuck in my head. I want to put this up on YouTube. I want to put up the long version and the short version. All right, guys. Let's take a quick break and have a little chat. Shall we? Let's go ahead and switch real quick over into video mode. Right here. There we go. All right, let me go ahead and kill my music here real quick. There we go. Just turn it down a little. Oh, yes. It has been a good night so far, and I got to say, I'm in love with this piece, and I usually don't get this interested in a piece like this, so I'm really into this right now. Having a lot of fun. For those of you who are curious, I am drawing a Manga Studio EX5 and drawing on a Wacom Cintiq 21UX. That's about the gist of everything I use to make my stuff. If you have any questions, go into the chat room and feel free to ask any questions you want. The reason why we're doing this live tonight is because we're trying to get up some more support on the Patreon. And if you guys are curious about that, patreon.com is a wonderful place where you can go and support your creators that you love. So if you know anyone specifically that you really enjoy, you can go to their Patreon. You can go and look on Patreon and see if you can support them. I am on Patreon, patreon.com/ToMichaelArts. I make a ton of videos teaching people how to draw the way that I do, with a whole bunch of different styles, a whole bunch of different programs, a whole bunch of different techniques and systems. And it's a whole lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And the most important thing is we're just trying to find more support so that we can get more finances to get more of the equipment that we need. Like I was saying before, if you look behind me, you can see my rig back here. That's all for recording my videos on YouTube. I have one of my lights right now set up here, and I do a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube, but I need some more financial support. I'm trying to get a hold of a laptop so that I can have that for on-the-road recordings and things like that. Like I'm taking a trip a little bit later this week, and I would like to actually have something that I can use while I'm on the road that is trustworthy and I still have to save up about $600 for it. But that's all stuff that I need help with, and when it comes down to it, that's stuff that you guys can help out with in a big way. So if you are interested in becoming a patron, if you're interested in being part of the live stream once a month instead of 4 times a year, you can do that by going and supporting, by donating $3 per video on YouTube. And the important part that you need to understand is that you can set limits on everything. So if you want to donate for one time a month at a $3 level, so basically you're supporting one video at a $3 level, you can be a part of our monthly live stream. There's ways to cheat the system, and I'm happy to teach you about them, because everyone who's willing to support and even come in and donate $1 a video, and I do mean $1 and then only donate to one video, that is the most amazing support there is, because you're willing to come in. I don't care how little you're paying to be a part of it. It is an amazing support to have everyone willing to show their face and their name as a person who's supporting me financially, and that would inspire other people to do the same thing. So if you think that $1 is too small a donation and you can't afford to donate more, you really don't understand how important that $1 is, and showing your face as a patron is to me personally. So that's just food for thought for you guys. You can go to patreon.com/ToMichaelArts. Just look in the description of this chat room, and you will see that that is there. You can click on that and go take a look. If you donate at the $1 level, you can see all of my sketches from, man, it's like 2011, I think, and then working my way up. I got a whole bunch of sketchbooks that I've been scanning and putting in a little bit at a time. It takes a lot of work to do that, so you got to be very patient with me. Now that we're right now without too much stuff to do, there might be more time to do that. At the $3 level, you get to be a part of the Patreon live stream. At the $5 level, if you donate 5 times at the $5 level, then you will get a caricature drawn by moi, digitally, and all that good stuff. If you donate at the $10 level, I think you only have to donate 3 times at the $10 level. You will either get one of two things. You can either have a caricature drawn by me that I draw on YouTube so everyone can see your drawing, or you can get a drawing done by me on paper that will be shipped to you with my signature. Actually, let me change that. A digital caricature that I will paint, but then I will print it off, professionally printed, sign it, and then send it to you in the mail. So that way you have a professionally signed original version of one of my pieces. And that's if you donate at the $10 level. And then, of course, there's the $20 level, $25 level, $100 level. I think there's a $50 level. And all of those are really great if you just want to do a one-time donation. Just set it to donate for one video. And then once you've seen that donation go through, then go ahead and cancel your subscription so you've donated in a big way towards the channel. So that's just all food for thought, guys. Please keep that in mind. I really appreciate your support. If we can have 3 people donate tonight, if there's 3 people willing to donate at the $1 level, 3, 5, it doesn't matter what level you donate at. If we have 3 people willing to do that who aren't patrons yet, then I'm going to be giving away a $10 gift card for Amazon at the end of the night. I can't afford much right now. Your support helps get more larger scale gifts, but right now we're just keeping it simple. One $10 gift card that I'll be giving away to some random individual in the live stream. And I'm not sure how we're going to decide that just yet, but if we can have 3 people who would be willing to donate $1 per video, that would be absolutely amazing. So that's just food for thought for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Ask anything. I'm happy to answer any questions at all. I guess we'll get back to drawing. I don't want to bore you guys with my ugly mug. In a second here, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll probably do that really quick, and then we'll come back and keep working. I hope that you guys can keep yourselves busy for 2 or 3 minutes really quick. I'll probably grab a fresh soda because this one is flat, very flat. And when I get back, we'll get back to business, okay? So if you all can kind of keep yourselves busy for 2 or 3 minutes, I'll be right back, okay? I promise. Thanks, guys. Let's go look at the Patreon account. It's really good. I need to raise my chair. That chair is super low. All right, folks, I am back. See, we lost one or two in the process. Never go to the bathroom during a live stream. Very unwise. You do that, you lose everybody. All right, today this show is sponsored by Dr. Pepper Diets. Vanilla cherry. Yum. All right, shall we continue? I think we shall. Thank you, Ian. For those of you who are still listening, let me tell you two more things really quick. Stop by my website, timmichaelarts.com, if you want to get a caricature drawn. You can take a look at all my prices on timmichaelarts.com. Just click on Buy a Caricature. Of course, if you like what I do here and you like seeing this big microphone, I actually make podcasts. These podcasts go out. They go out once a week for my Behind the Easel, and they go out every now and then for my Artisan Central podcast, where I interview other artists. We just got done interviewing John Pinto, who was a lot of fun. We've also interviewed Blake Henriksen, Liz Steele, just a whole bunch of crazy, awesome people, and gotten some really cool stories, and it's been an absolute ton of fun to do that show. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, just go to artisancentralpodcast.com. And of course, look at Behind the Easel. That's a show that I record. That's a show that I record once a week. Usually on Thursdays, where I just talk about whatever I want to talk about, whatever I'm thinking about. And that's about it. I think there's some other stuff that I'm forgetting to mention, but who cares? Let's just go ahead and get back to work. There's tons of drawing to do, and we're down to our last hour, sadly. Time has flown, folks. It has flown. Let us continue our crazy artwork, shall we? Maybe I should do a crazy accent from now on. Here we go. Okay. And we are back. Let's go ahead and start darkening up his shadows a bit more, maybe. Oh, James, thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it, bud. That's wonderful. Means a lot to me, man. You have no idea. Very cool. Thank you, James. And I will make sure to put your name on the patron lists. Let me ask you, Ian, have you enjoyed seeing your name on that list at all? I never ask anybody what they actually think about having their name on it. I just do it, and I don't get any feedback on if people actually appreciate that or not. How often do I do the live streams? I do them once a month. As long as you donate for one video at the $3 level, you can be a part of them every single month. That's the rule. Well, James, I may have a job for you. We'll have to discuss further, but I might have a job for you that maybe you can help me out with. A task that will help me quite a bit with the Patreon account if you're up for it. What's up? Oh, it is Yuki. Hi, Yuki. How you doing? Yeah, go for it, James. I don't mind. By all means. Appreciate you asking, but feel free. I believe we talked a couple times before, haven't we, Helen? And how are you doing this lovely evening? Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry, James. I didn't realize it wouldn't allow links. Let's see. What other ways would there be? Oh, perfect. Yeah, figure out a way to cheat the system, but you're definitely allowed to share links. I definitely don't mind. So, Miss Helen Jane, how's life been treating you these days? I need to stop by your YouTube channel and see what you've been up to. Have you uploaded anything at all? Very, very cool. Very good. Let me ask you: are you doing anything through what game are you doing? Like, what is your review on the game? Well, I think I should stop putting so much detail into the face and start working on the rest of this. I'm getting ahead of myself. Very, very cool. Let me give you some advice that I'm finding to be very successful on my end. Right now, I'm posting a lot of reviews on my secondary channel, and they don't have much attention. They only have maybe about 30 views a piece of just some reviews on some different stuff that I use for my recordings and things. But I'm a what's called an Amazon associate, which basically means that if I post a link from Amazon to their product on my channel and someone clicks it and buys anything through that link, it doesn't even have to be the item that I'm reviewing, I get a little bit of a cut. And in the last maybe 2 weeks or something, maybe 3 weeks, I've put up a couple videos, and I've already seen about $5 come into my account that I would be paid. So if you want to make a couple extra bucks, just for the fun of it, you could probably go and sign up as an associate. If your that review is actually on that game is actually on Amazon, then you might be able to put that in the link in the description of your video, and then just take that whole video and copy it over as a review onto Amazon, so that people who are checking the game out can actually see the review and check out your video. And at the end of the video, you just say, if this is useful to you and you were planning on buying the game, or you're enjoying shopping on Amazon, then click my link and purchase through my link, and that would be very helpful to my channel, and you might get a couple bucks out of it. Not sure if that's something you'd be interested in, but just food for thought, because I've been kind of excited to see about how quickly that $5 came in, because usually it takes longer to see finances come in out of nowhere like that. So that was really cool. And remember, my secondary channel has no popularity at all. I think it only has 220 subscribers, and barely any of them communicate with me at all. So there is most of those watches, I would suggest, are coming from Amazon itself. And I think that that's kind of a neat trick. So just food for thought. I'll give you some advice just in case. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do some more research, look up Amazon Associate, and it'll take you to a link where it'll show you an associates page and everything. That way you can just take a look at what all is involved. You have to register yourself to them and show them that you are going to be a reviewer and stuff, and that you already have some reviews going on. But I mean, they approved me pretty quickly. My secondary channel is vlogs, so like vlogs of things that I've been doing with my wife, and then product reviews of just different stuff that I use for my videos and such, like my just different pieces of equipment, headphones, just whatever I wanna do a product review about. But it's just Tim Michael Arts 2. Just put the number 2 at the end of Tim Michael Arts, and that's my secondary channel. I won't promise that money's going to come in quick, but I mean, I was kind of pleased to see about how quickly mine came in, so that was kind of fun to see. And I think they pay out every $20 or something like that. I'm not sure what their payouts are, but I mean, seriously, I mean, if I'm going this quick, and if I can just find popular items and do a quick review on them, and like I said, they don't even have to be items that I mean, as long as people click on the link. I mean, either any of you guys, if you decide that you want to buy something on Amazon, if you go to those links and you click on them, even though I'm doing a review of a product, if you go and you buy anything just by clicking on that link and going through it, I get a little cut, and that's pretty nice. I mean, seriously, I only made like $5, and I think I've seen over $50-$60 sold through my account. I think they're only giving me like a 4% revenue cut or whatever, but still, that's for the fun of it, that's pretty cool. Just for the fun of messing around, doing a review, and finding out that you're getting a little bit of money out of it. Yeah. Not to mention, I had no idea in the first place that I was going to get more than, what my fair share was, in lines of, I was honestly expecting that I was only going to get when people purchased that one item. So it's kind of threatening, because then you think, well, I better do a good positive review on this item and not be honest. But no, you can review about anything, and as long as they just stay in that, what I like to call triangle of marketing, and go try and purchase through anything else, purchase anything else through that link, as long as they've come in to Amazon through that link, I mean, you win. So it's a nice little way of getting more people to talk more about different products. I think it's a really great marketing opportunity. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Just like switched through 15 or 20 different colors just now. Guess I should save this. Having so much fun drawing it, I haven't saved it in over an hour and a half. Not good, not good. Might have to take this into work with me tomorrow and get it printed up so I can put it somewhere on one of my walls. That's right, Eon. I'm getting a little tuckered out too. It's all good. I like Google Drive, but I actually I like Google Drive a lot, but actually I'm more of a OneDrive guy myself, because OneDrive has unlimited memory for $10 a month, and they also give you Microsoft Office as a bonus. So I love Google Drive, and I use Google Drive quite often, but to have unlimited memory and everything like that through Microsoft, OneDrive, definitely a win. They got me instantly. Their programs aren't great, but my wife uses them more than I do. I just use my OneDrive. I only back up my client artwork, and some of my production files for my podcasts. And that's about it. Everything else I keep stored on a external hard drive. But everything that has to do with business clients and such, I upload to OneDrive so I can get to it from any computer I'm at, just in case if someone needs something quick, or oops, I lost one, my computer crashed, can you send me another one? Yeah, sure, here you go, that kind of deal. Plus, it's a quick way of getting to it if you meet up with a possible client and they want to see what kind of work you can do. Obviously, I can't carry around gigs of painted files, but I can easily just, quickly get on my OneDrive and show them what I have. All right, guys, don't forget, we're coming down to the last half hour of this live stream already. It's flown by really, really fast, but I've enjoyed every minute with you. And this drawing has been a blast, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. And like I said before, this is not going to happen again for another about 3 months. So if you guys are interested in coming on to the Patreon live streams, all you need to do is donate one time at the $3 level per month. So one time a month at the $3 level, and you can be a part of the live stream. So to donate $3 for a good cause and help me get more equipment so that I can make better videos, and we continue the quality building of Tim Michael Arts. That's a super help, and in return you get to come on the live stream, and then there's tons of other rewards and things like that. So I'm going to keep reminding you guys, because I would love to see us get 1 or 2 more patrons before I take off tonight, but we're going to be done in the next half hour. And thank you so very much to everyone who has come on to the live stream and hung out with me tonight. And then for everyone in the future who watches this on YouTube, I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as well. And the request still stands. As many people that can support, it would be absolutely amazing to have your help and your resources backing up Tim Michael Arts as a way to teach people how to draw digitally. I am really excited and love communicating with my patrons. It is a lot of fun to talk to everyone who is supporting me financially. I try to get one-on-one time in with as many people as I can on my Patreon. I drop them personal messages and check in on them and stuff until I just can't keep up with everybody. But I really love the opportunity to hang out with my patrons and, you know, have a good time with them. So that's just all food for thought. Would greatly appreciate your support if you're not a patron yet, and would love to get to know you as I've gotten to know all my other patrons so far. And if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comment box below. Love getting your questions. And for all of my patrons out there, remember that you can still ask for custom tutorials, where if you have something you're curious about that I can answer quickly, I will be happy to make a custom tutorial just for you that will only go up for our patrons to see. So if you are a patron and you have a special request on something that I can answer for you, how to use this button or that thing in a program, I will happily record it and put it up on Patreon for all of our patrons to appreciate. But that's only for our patrons. So if you're not a patron, you will not be able to see it. So food for thought. And that's one of the reasons why I would love for you guys to join in and become a part of the Tim Michael Arts team and support me with your finances, and also, of course, telling everyone that you are a fan and you appreciate what I create, which means the world to me, obviously. So all food for thought. I'm here. I hate asking for money, but I appreciate everyone who has stepped up so readily to make that happen. So no problem, Eon. I'll try my best to get done with those shirts and things so you can get your hands on them. Just keep reminding me, and I'll put it on my to-do list. And of course, everyone, don't forget all the different ways that you can take a look at what I've been up to. You can go to timmichaelarts.com, and it'll take you to anywhere you want to go. If you want to become a patron, you can click on Learn to Draw, and it'll take you to my Patreon page. The Patreon page is special, like I said, because it's a major way of supporting me, but also it has all of my advanced tutorials that I have ever created for all of my patrons. And if you donate it at the $1 level, just like James did today, you can get all of those advanced tutorials completely free. They are waiting for you in there. So James, if you didn't know that, you've donated at the $1 level, and that's all waiting for you in there. And you can watch as many of those as you want, as long as you want. And if you find a way to save them, you can go ahead and save it to your computer if you want. I don't know exactly how to do that through those videos. They're all set to be on lockdown as much as possible. But that is all available for everyone who donates at the $1 level, at $3 level, $5 level, any dollar level. Anyone who is supporting can get their hands on those I say for free, but obviously it is costing you at least $1 per video that I create on YouTube. But once again, remember, you can set those limits so that you're really not donating much at all. If you want to, you can only donate for one. If you want to only donate for one video, you can do that. $3 level gets you to be on the Patreon. You can also take a look at my podcast. It's called the Artisan Central Podcast. And I love the Artisan Central Podcast because it is a wonderful opportunity to interview other artists who are just amazing, amazing people. I love the people that I interview on the Artisan Central Podcast. So if you haven't checked that out yet, you really should. That can be found on there. Just click on, I think it's audio podcast. I think that's the link that's up there. And you click on that, and that'll take you to the Artisan Central Podcast. Eon, if you would do me a favor, if you have another tab open, can you stop on by Tim Michael Arts real quick and tell me what the name of that tab is for checking out the podcast? I know you're my go-to gal when it comes to needing something while I'm in the middle of a stream. So if you could check that out for me real quick, that'd be awesome. And Eon is right. The notifications are awesome. You can get immediate updates on everything that's going on. I upload everything to my Patreon. So every new piece of artwork that I do, every new video that goes out on YouTube, every new podcast, just everything goes up on YouTube where you can see it and check it out for yourself. So hopefully that makes things easy. I try to make it the go-to place. And if not that, then of course my Tim Michael Arts channel, YouTube, excuse me, timmichaelarts.com website. Also, don't forget that I have a new blog. And if you just go to timmichaelarts.com and click on blog, that is my new blog. It's one I've had for a long time, but I haven't kept it updated. I have begun updating it now because I have learned very quickly that it is very good to have a blog built into your website. And so I am still uploading to drawtoomuch.com, but I am lessening that by quite a bit and focusing more of my attention on trying to get as much of it onto my WordPress blog, so that way I can get more attention on search engine optimization and things like that. So just all stuff that if you guys want to learn more about that, you can ask me any questions and I'll try to help you out as best I can. Thank you for all 7 people who are here. I have no idea who everyone is, so if you want to leave any comments, if you're not in the main video right now here on YouTube, in the live YouTube video, then you can come on here and join us in our chat room. That would be wonderful. We'd love to get to know you guys and answer any questions that you may have. If you want to ask any questions about art or about me or about anything, if you have any questions about being a patron or anything like that. I mean, that's the reason why this is free for now. So I can get out as much information about being a patron as possible and hopefully inspire people to check it out. So I'm sorry if I'm boring you like crazy, but hopefully I'm making up for it with this unique drawing that I never thought I would actually complete. And I love how it's turning out. Eon says the tab name is Artisan Central Podcast, and also Tim's Behind the Easel blog is really nice to listen to after a hard day at work. Thank you very much, Eon. Appreciate it. She knows all the right things to say. Drop my brush density so this isn't so bold. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if I can do some cleanup now. All right, guys, let me ask you a question as we begin to wrap things up here. What would you like to see on the Tim Michael Arts on YouTube that would inspire you and help you guys get out more artwork yourselves, or just help teach you a little better? I have been in a bit of a rut in the tutorials that I've been creating. I have not been sure how to progress forward to give you guys more interesting stuff other than everything that I've been doing. If you like what I've been doing, then wonderful, let me know. But if you feel like there's more that I could be doing, please let me know. I am in the process still of obviously getting more equipment in to continue working on the idea of bigger and larger videos that will take a bit more editing. That's still a work in progress, though. But I could use any advice that you guys have. I would greatly appreciate it. This is something that I ask my patrons all the time. One of the things that's special about being a patron, obviously, is that I ask for advice from you guys. I try to get whatever help I can and get support from you guys to suggest what would be the next thing to do on the Tim Michael Arts channel. And my patrons have also been silent, so I'm not sure if it's because everyone is satisfied or they're just not, connected with the channel very much. So whatever the case may be, I want to ask you guys what you think. What would be the next big step that you guys think we should do? Should I work on a series? I mean, what would be the next thing that would be good for me to work on? Where do you get good free brushes for Manga Studio 5? They're so hard to find. I'm honestly not sure, but could be something that I could research. I got mine because I work with a company that handles digital art, and because of that, they gave me mine for free because I'm a caricature artist, and they're looking for part of our team to become digital caricaturists, and I guess they thought I could be a good one who could support in that. So I got these brushes free. They're really good ones, and I'll have to see about where I can find more information. Art supplies and different media. I'd also like to see you do more tutorials on how to make art in motion and poses. Why not do tutorials which use day-to-day objects as inspiration? Okay. So you mean more like freestanding artwork instead of caricatures? So scoot away from doing caricatures and do more, what am I thinking of? More real life or still life stuff. I guess still life would be the better name for that, wouldn't it? I'm not great at posing, but the only reason I did this posing is because I had a reference photo, but I can certainly see about what to add on to that. Do you guys like the format that I've been doing, where it's been a quick talk through and explaining what I've done and how I did it, and how to try and get that yourself? Okay. Look at some still life stuff. So maybe less videos trying to do a whole piece of artwork and more videos trying to just describe techniques. That's what you're thinking. Okay. What's everyone else think about that idea? less actual artwork, more teaching the techniques. Okay. Totally okay with repeat views. All right, and then the next question is, I wish there was a way that I could actually, I know this is terrible, I hate putting it this way, but I wish that there was a way that I could put one of you in charge of that. I wish there was a way that you guys could like do some research on what kind of stuff I should make next, because I draw a complete blank at a certain point in time. I have no idea, what technique to teach next, because I can't seem to get advice from people on YouTube. I'll say, all right, leave a comment below and tell me what you think I should teach next. And I really don't get much replies back. And if I do, it's like, well, I'm not sure if I know how to teach that. And so I move on to the next one, and I don't find many options. So I wish that there was some way that we could work together to figure that out, because that's troubling to me. I would love to figure out more options for that. And that's great, Eon. But I'm trying to think about how, how do we do that? And you know, if I was to put you guys to work, how is that something that we can move forward on per se? Picardo, huh? I've never heard of that. So is it live streaming that artists use, or is it like how? Explain that to me. I've heard of Parocco, but I haven't heard of Picardo. Okay. So if I wanted to stream my artwork or whatever for free, I would go and do it off of Parocco, or not Parocco, but Picardo. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's food for thought. I'll look into that. Is there any kind of payment system on there where like the artists can get paid for their work, for actually streaming their stuff, kind of like Twitch for artists? Okay. Well, I might have to look into that then. Sure, I'm sure there's extra cost for that. I'd have to look into it though. I appreciate the advice. I'll look into that and see what there is to see, and obviously I can watch for myself and maybe get ideas of what I can teach. If both of you, I was actually going to ask James to do that. That's the thing I was going to ask you about, James. If you both want to step into that role, that'd be great. But I know that Eon is my moderator. She keeps a very close eye on everything that happens here on the live streams and make sure everyone behaves themselves. But if both of you or anyone on here actually, wants to, pass on any information that you think would be important to me that I could use to make future tutorials and stuff, that would be great. So anything that you guys get off of that website, and if you see something that someone else is teaching that you think would be good that I teach it, then just let me know and we'll go from there. And then James, where I was going to ask you for help specifically is I'm trying to make more custom tutorials for patrons. And so I was going to ask you if you could maybe try and help me come up with a list of quick tutorials that I could make that would help patrons out. That and like I said, I haven't asked Eon to do that because she's already doing another valuable role in Tim Michael Arts right now. Oh, very cool. And does it cost you anything to be a premium member on there? Hi, Shannon. How you doing? What's $10 a month? Okay. Upper tier is $9 a month. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Shannon, I appreciate that. Welcome to the live stream, by the way. Thing I struggle with is that does sound like a good idea. The only negative is that, obviously I'm trying to market this Patreon, live stream and try to get more people on as one of the rewards. And if I don't do that, then I got to find another kind of reward to give my $3 patrons. So that would be a little tough to come up with an alternative. But I don't know. We'd have to see. I mean, it's another connection for more finances towards continuing the growth of this channel. So I'm up for looking for whatever ways we can. Okay, it's not that layer. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. So where is it? There it is. Okay. Well, guys, I hate to admit it, but we're down to the last 5 minutes of our podcast, our live stream already. So it's gone by very, 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 very quick. But I have had such a great time with everyone. And thank you, everyone who's watched. And thank you for James, who's become a new patron. I really, truly appreciate it. I hope that other people will be inspired by you becoming a patron, and maybe they will join to help me continue to grow this channel. And I'll find more ways to grow, you know, as time goes on, to continue to push forward even more. But yeah, whatever help my patrons can give me to help continue to grow the channel by giving me information that you guys get from that website, or whatever you find, or just your own personal desires of what you want to learn, that would be an amazing help. So whatever you guys want to do to help out with that. Yeah, I saved a couple seconds ago, so it should be okay at this point. All right, guys. Well, this is about ready time to wrap it up. So I'm going to go ahead and sign this guy. I might be done with him. I'm not sure. Obviously, there's a bit more cleanup to do, but I like what I got here. So there we go. Awesome. Thank you very much, James. I appreciate it. You're obviously helping a lot by becoming a patron. It means a lot to me. Let me go ahead and switch to my video mode so we can say our proper good evenings. And video mode. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. That's what 3 hours does for me, which I love it. I'm totally into this one. And I'm not used to leaving my stuff this brushy, but I really, really like it. I'm very pleased with it. So, Shannon, thank you for coming in. I hope you've been able to stick around a few minutes. I know we're literally ending right now. So this one was from 7 to 10. Our next live stream that we will have, probably for everyone that is not going to be paid for, where you can get in for free. Let me pull up my calendar here. June, July, August. We're probably going to have it in September, probably. I will let you guys know more details, especially to my patrons. You guys will be obviously getting updates through Patreon as that progresses. But the goal is we're going to have 4 of those a year, so 1 every 3 months. And then we're going to have 1 a month, obviously, for our patrons who are paying at the $3 level. And as long as you're paying for 1 video at the $3 level per month, you're in. It's as simple as that. So you don't have to be paying some crazy amount of money. It's just $3 a month. And if you want to support and get the custom tutorials and get the advanced tutorials, you can donate $1 for one video a month, and you got it. And of course, if you want to, be a giver and share share your heart and everything, then of course you can set your limits to be more than that, which goes to help me out, obviously, which would be a wonderful help. So, okay. I think I've told everyone everything I can think to tell you guys. As I've already said many times before, your patronage is an amazing help, and I really, really, really would appreciate it if you guys would go to patreon.com/TimMichaelArts and consider becoming patrons. I was really hoping that maybe we'd get 3 patrons tonight. Very thankful for James, who has become a patron this evening at the $1 level, which is awesome. Let me tell you, it's not just about the money. It's about you being there and showing your face as a person who's a patron. That, it's like a subscriber on YouTube. The more subscribers we get on YouTube, the better we look. And I love having 8,000 subscribers, but I admit I don't feel like I have 8,000 subscribers. I feel like I have 500. And so it really, truly does go a very long ways when people are willing to go that extra mile and support their people that they appreciate. And it means a lot to me that there are 12 people out there in the world who are willing to put their money out there as well to say, we appreciate Tim, we want to see more from him. So I really greatly appreciate it. Just go to patreon.com/TimMichaelArts. And of course, it's in the description below this video. And I hope that you guys would take a look at it before you head to bed tonight. It's 10 o'clock over here. I know some people that were over in Sweden that were here, and it's literally 1, 2 o'clock in the morning for them. It's very late for everyone, I'm pretty sure. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have. This has been a lot of fun to draw this piece for you all, and I really enjoy my time with you guys. So thank you very, very much for everyone who's come in here tonight. It's been an awesome night, and I look forward to putting this video up on YouTube as a video that everyone can watch whenever they want. And then my patrons have suggested that we go ahead and take this video and turn it into a speed paint as well. So of course I will try and rip this off the web and turn it also into a speed paint in the near future. Might be a slightly lower resolution, but hopefully it will be one that you guys can understand, make sense of it, and we'll have a good time. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for my patrons who support me by donating however much they donate for however many videos they donate per month. This month we'll probably make, if I'm able to make 2 more videos, I might be able to make about $80 in funding this month, which is very, very nice. We've lost a couple patrons because people obviously can't afford this forever as much as I would love them to be able to. And I've gone to each one of the people who have unsubscribed, and I've thanked them personally. And I've said, hey, if you have any suggestions for what I can do to make the patron experience better, let me know. And that goes the same way for you guys as you are patrons with me. Tell me what you would like to see, what makes this worth the money. Why are you donating here? And what do you want to see more of that makes you want to continue to donate to this? Those are important things. And then, of course, guys, my usual blab. Take a look at Tim Michael Arts for my caricatures that you can buy, for my Artisan Central podcast and Behind the Easel podcast, for just anything else that I have on that website. I got links all over the place. My Tim Michael Arts 2 channel is starting to get hustle and bustle again because we are now doing product reviews. Just did a couple product reviews on shoulder mounts for cameras. One of them is right now over there with a rig completely on it. You can see my monitor right here. And over here on this side is my H6 Zoom recorder. That's all plugged in over here. And this is the rig that I'll mount my camera to when I do my videos. And then I just take that whole desk that's on wheels and I pull it over right here with my 2 lamps on it. These are just lamps with some tissue paper on them. And that's the budget we got, folks. That's what we have to work with, tissue paper lamps. I want to get some real soft boxes. And I found a kit that's about $70 for 2 lamps, which is really good. So I'm kind of hoping to get that once I get this laptop. Trying to work on getting a laptop. It's going to cost a fortune. My wife is being very supportive and is chipping in from our personal account. I'm trying to do as much saving as I can, but there's something I need help with. So anyone who's willing to become a patron and help me get the money that we need to get the equipment that we need so that I can take this on the road, That's going to be very helpful, and that's something that I'm saving up for next. And then we'll look at lighting kits and look at other equipment that we need to make this even better. So, guys, thank you so very, very, very much. This has been awesome. So cool. I've had a great time with you guys, and I'm going to miss having this many people in here. I think our last Patreon live stream that we did, it was just Eon and I for 3 hours, which was still a lot of fun. We had a good time chatting. I think we worked on a shark together, and she's a big fan of sharks, so we had a good time doing a shark. But I love having all of you guys, and it's been an awful lot of fun, and I hope that I can inspire you guys even more to maybe come on, becoming a patron, and getting in on the patron live streams. I really enjoy seeing you guys and talking with you guys. It is the coolest thing, seeing the people that really truly appreciate you and want to chat with you and have questions for you. This is something I need a lot of, because even though you have 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, you put up a video, and in the first day or two you might get 100 hits and no comments and maybe 10 likes, which is nice, but still you don't have that connection, that in-depth connection that I have on here. You don't have that connection like you do on Instagram, where I enjoy taking my pictures and doing my videos and things like that on Instagram, where I get my little quick hits from you guys saying, hey, that looks great or whatever. I appreciate that very much. Same with Twitter, same with everything else I'm doing, and my new Periscope. So all that crazy stuff, you can find me in all of those. Just look up Tim Michael Arts. So I really appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for everything that you guys do for me, to support me and my channel as it continues to grow, so I can make even bigger and better stuff for you guys. And thank you for your suggestions, of course, too. Okay? I hate to leave you guys. I'm sorry if any of you are just showing up, and it's just time to go ahead and close out for the night. And I will see you guys at the next Patreon live stream next month. And I'll let you know dates. Keep an eye out. And then, of course, I'll see anyone who wants to come for the next free one. It's probably going to be in September. I need to look over a calendar and make a month set, so I know kind of when the live ones are going to be and when the patrons are going to be. So I'll let you know. I'll get you posted as we work on that more now in the near future. Okay? All right, guys. God bless you. I love y'all. And I love your faces. And I'll see y'all next time on another video. Okay? All right. God bless y'all. Peace. I don't want to hit the stop broadcast button. I'm having too much fun. Fine.